Stupid Xbox.
But okay, that's not exactly how I wanted to start this. But hi.
Also, we're not putting art in your face.
We are not. I'm sorry. I should probably. I mean, we kind of are.
I mean, we're putting pictures of things.
Yeah. So this is a fun game that I started with Mikella.
Yep.
A while ago. It started with Transformers. And how it started was I decided I really wanted to play this fun game of trying to get Mikella to guess what a robot was based off of fan art that I had pulled from wherever I had found it. And because she doesn't know Transformers, and it was the best. But we did it a few times. Rob caught onto it and really wanted to do the same thing to me. So today we're going to be looking at... What are we looking at?
Okay, so I love Tokusatsu, which is Japanese special effects TV and movies.
Yes.
Typically in the superhero or monster movie genre.
Yeah.
Though there's currently a wonderful drama, comedy, young woman coming of age story that I really want to get into.
Okay.
Anyway, but what we're going to start with is my personal favorite, Kamen Rider. For those who need an update on what this is, or who've never watched me play a Kamen Rider game, I've done it a couple times. Kamen Rider is a series from the same man who made Super Sentai. Super Sentai is what we call Power Rangers here in the West. Also in Korea, they call it Power Rangers too. I don't know why. Anyway, so almost every year you get a new hero. Partially because they don't want to keep paying the same guy, and so they can sell more toys.
Okay.
The original tradition started due to an injury, and they just kept it going from there.
Hey, thanks for following.
Thank you for the follow. That should put us... We will actually check the updated number when the ticker flips over on our end.
Yeah.
But that should put us at our current goal, which is 151.
Woo!
You're
Shockwave
the
was our
best.
final follower.
Hopefully not follow, because now we have a final.
I know.
But if it is, that puts us to our next goal. But well, let's see how deep we get into the next goal before I update it. All right. So we're going to start with Kamen Rider. I have organized these by file name. The file names are the year that series came out.
Okay.
And then I used a numerical filing system past that, and he should not be first.
Well, I'm sorry. This is how it came up when I
Is it
downloaded
sort
it.
by...
I
by
sorted
name?
by no. It's sorted by when the file was created.
Sort by name, so we get them in the right order, please.
Okay, hang on. I gotta redo the whole friggin' thing.
Technical difficulties, everyone. Please wait.
It's not really a technical difficulty. It was just a difference of opinion. File clean up by name.
Yeah, that looks right.
Okay.
Dun, da, 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 da.
I can't do the whole thing because it'll basically...
Yeah, let's do it in, like, just groups, and we'll go on from there.
Preview.
All right.
Alright, let's see.
You almost got all of them, honestly. You got most of them.
Okay.
All right. So, hey, Red and Mikella, who's this?
Why do they all look like bugs? Every single freaking one of them.
Aesthetic.
I'm just literally gonna call them all Bugman at this point.
I mean, to be fair, our live announcement was watch Red guest Japanese karate fighting bugmen.
It's Kamen Rider!
That is, like, the Western name is, I'm gonna go watch some Japanese karate bugmen.
Okay, he looks like the first one, so I'm just gonna say he's Kamen Rider.
Yeah, so what I would like you to do is, the first one's gonna be easy enough. Yeah. But from there, I want you to guess as much as you can about the series or bullshit it to your best ability. I want your pitch based on our hero.
Okay. So it's...
And then I will tell you the actual story, and we see which one's crazier.
Okay. So, this guy decides, finds a belt, and it magically transforms him into karate fighting Bugman, and he decides to go around on his speed racer looking motherfucking bike and fights crime.
So that last part
of
gets on his speed racer looking bike and fights crime is correct.
Okay.
All right. I'm going to make this part easier for you. The next picture is his updated costume for when they use him in newer movies.
Okay.
Okay. So, there's a terrorist organization that really loves the Nazis and wants to take over Japan.
What?
To become Nazi Japan.
I mean, wasn't that just fucking World War II Japan?
And so their big plan is they're going to kidnap people that no one should miss.
Okay.
So they aim at college students.
People miss college students. Why would you go for homeless people?
And then mix animal DNA and cybernetics into them to make monsters. But one of them, the first thing they did was accidentally made his IQ way too high. And he escaped before he became a full monster. But he got the suit that was going to turn him into a monster, which he stores in a belt. That only turns on if there's enough wind. So he rides a motorcycle at high speeds to turn his belt on.
What?
The upgraded suit is when he got a belt that didn't need that part.
What the fuck? Just
Kamen Rider, Kamen Rider, Kamen Rider, go!
That is more Speed Racer, and I'm not actually good enough at the song to sing Let's Go Rider Kick.
What?
So,
in the fuck, Japan?
let's go on to the next one, who I don't have his original suit. This is our next one. Hey, Red, who's this?
Is it the same guy?
Give me your pitch.
It's gonna be the same guy, but with red gloves. It's the same guy.
So, in episode, either 8 or 11, I can't remember which one,
You're telling me this is not the same dude.
the first guy did all his own stunts and shattered both of his legs.
Holy shit.
And they had 30 more episodes to go through. So they got another guy, used a combination of stock footage and shots from, the belly button up, so that they
Okay.
wouldn't see the wheelchair or the crutches,
Okay.
and went with, we're super genius terrorist Nazi Japanese people. We're gonna try the same thing twice. Oh no, this one escaped too, and now we have to fight him. And then 30 episodes in, the first one got better, and then they teamed up against all the bad guys.
What in the fuck, man? Just goddamn
Now,
it.
from this point on,
The only difference is one of them has red gloves.
right, because if they sold him with the originally they had the same costume. The red gloves were brought in when the first guy came back, so you could differentiate them. And now, here's the part you're going to think is the dumbest thing.
I already think this is the dumbest thing.
Here's how they differentiated them. Takashi's number 1, and the other one's number 2!
Kamen Rider the second!
That's actually the name of the movie.
Ah!
It's actually The Next.
Ah! It is physically painful how dumb that
And
is.
in Japanese, if both of them are there, they yell Ichigo and Nigo.
Ah! Ah! Itchy knee song shit, god damn it!
Alright, let's move on to our next writer.
Oh, it hurts.
Hey Red, who's this?
Fucking, it's just the other guy, but his suit is inverted.
Red is so furious.
You're gonna get a lot of this until we get to the year 2000.
So I'm just gonna say, it's the first dude's clone, and he was supposed to be a bad guy, but instead he's a good guy.
Okay, you're close. They got... So, after the first 2 times didn't work, they tried 6 more grasshopper ones. Those ones all got murdered by the first 2. And then they went, no, you know what kills grasshoppers? Dragonflies. I read that somewhere. Let's use a dragonfly one. And those guys have 1 fan in their belts. We'll give this guy 2 fans in his belt.
God damn it, that's so stupid!
Welcome to 1973?
God damn it, how much coke were they on?
So much, Red, so much.
Well, to be fair, the reason the first one's a grasshopper
Yeah?
is he was originally supposed to be a skull. The exec said, no, that's too creepy.
Oh my god.
Then he made a snail version, and his 5-year-old son came in and said, Daddy, that one looks dumb. And then he said, well, what bug would you think I should pick? Grasshopper. And he tried it and said, damn it, the 5-year-old's right.
It's not how they should go!
I mean, Dungeons & Dragons was named by a 9-year-old.
Why does this one looks even more weird because you can see his fucking face?
Okay, so, hey, Red, who's this? And
Okay.
then I'm gonna have a second question for Mikella after this one.
Okay.
All right.
So it's the first guy. Again!
He just can't stay home. He just keeps coming back. Here's a new suit for you.
Yes, that's it. It's just he's a new suit. That's it. It's the same guy. They're all the
see,
same goddamn
I feel so
guy.
bad because your main theory of how the 70s work is not true in the 70s. Hey, Mikella, who's this? Or who does he remind you of?
It is I!
Oh,
So, Akira Toriyama
He looks
was
like
about 10
fucking-
years old
God damn it.
when Kamen Rider V3 came out.
No, it's
but-
Seiya, man.
But they thought, hey, you know what was a really good deal from the first season? When we had number 1? When there was also a number 2, but let's not make them look the same, because that was dumb. And that was just what we had to do because one of them shattered both legs. So,
Okay.
they got a new guy, made a whole new costume, but they didn't want to just make him, we kidnapped another guy and made him a cyborg.
Okay.
So they went with a guy who was already a super scientist, lost his arm in an industrial accident, and made a super prosthetic arm with 5 different hands. One's a grappling hook. Can't say no to a grappling hook.
Fucking can? Why does he make 5 different hands?
Well,
So that he can fight 5 different kinds of monsters.
in fact,
Red.
hold up.
Wait, doesn't that fucking, like, you're gonna, like, have to...
Also,
and then,
this is the first...
And then you're gonna walk around with fucking 5 arms attached to you.
Well, Red, at least it's not like Gobber.
Gobber makes sense, though!
Okay, now, here's the other thing, though.
The poor man is accident prone!
This is the first related hero,
Oh, that's
but they
Hiccup
count
here.
him as a Kamen Rider just out of nostalgia for him being the first one because they didn't have related heroes yet.
Right.
But there's going to be some related heroes coming up soon, which are not Kamen Riders, but hang out with them.
I just want to know where he keeps the hands.
They're built into the arm. So,
No,
like-
that's not how physics work!
Okay, wait. Did you watch Teen Titans growing up?
Yes?
Could you accept that Cyborg's hands included a bunch of cool tools and that his whole arm could turn into a sonic cannon?
Yes?
Superheroes.
But it's not like it's another arm inside the arm! Where did the first arm go?
Where did the first arm go? He was in an industrial accident. It's probably in a landfill.
No!
now.
God damn it! This is so aggravating!
Okay, now to be fair, in the 70s they would actually show him pulling the hand off,
Okay.
putting it into like his belt, which has like hammer space,
Okay.
and then pressing a button to pull out the other hand from his belt and then putting it on.
That is reasonably more okay.
Can you
and
accept
yet
that?
Still, I'm so mad.
And I'm gonna list off his hands here in just a second. First off, his hands were called cassettes.
Why? Why were they called cassettes? They're just fucking hands.
Because
they're
he could-
prosthetics.
He pulled them out and put them in like you put a cassette in a cassette player.
Not how prosthetics work.
It is for him.
On the
He
other
had,
hand, all I can think of, like, I know you want to continue with this, but
Yes.
like, there's a part of me that's like, so he's taken his arm off, his hand off.
From the elbow.
Okay, so he's taken his arm off, stuck it in his belt. Now all I'm picturing is like his
It's
own
actually in
hand
the little.
grabbing his butt.
It's
or
in the little
something.
flappy things. He has little hyperdimensional fanny packs. So let's see here.
I'm actually okay with the hyperdimensional fanny packs. It's basically a handy haversack.
Yeah.
I'm okay with that.
So-
D&D has prepared me for that. What I'm not okay with is when it's it's his arm,
It's
but
whole-
there's
it's
another
his-
arm inside the arm.
There's not another arm inside the arm. The new version kind of has that, but you see him like jam the hand towards the belt, and it pulls up with a cutaway.
Okay.
So we have rope arm with
Fine.
4 different hands: hook, swing, net, and sickle. The net one doesn't actually it does connect to the rope, but he uses it to capture multiple bad guys and reel them in.
Nope,
and then he
that's
just
a bad
kicks
guy.
them.
He's a bad guy.
Okay.
He needs to go back to Toontown.
He has power arm, which is just super strong.
Okay.
I think you could deal with that one.
Yes.
Drill arm, which drilled through things. in the name.
Does it look like a drill? Or
Yeah.
Okay.
It's just a big drill on the end of an arm.
Okay, that's fine.
And machine gun arm. However, he never used it in the show. He did use it in the manga. Because they wouldn't let him get away with a fucking Gatling gun arm in the TV show.
I mean,
And then octopus arm, which has only been in the toy line.
Thank God, because that would lead to some really freaking, like, I've seen enough hentai to know where
And
this is going.
chain arm, which is a fucking harpoon gun.
They let that one in the...
Nope, that one's also only in the toy line.
Okay, I was gonna say.
We're at the point where we have toy line arms.
Okay.
Cutter arm, which is a sword.
I was gonna say.
Yeah, nope. He's got a scythe arm, a sword arm. Nope, he's a villain. I've seen Who
Smoke
Framed
gun.
Roger Rabbit. He's a villain.
Smoke arm, which shoots smoke and tear gas.
That's not an arm, that's just a fucking...
Well, I mean, it's on his arm.
Oh,
He has a flamethrower and a liquid nitrogen gun. Alright, go to the next guy. Hey, Red, who's this?
Okay, so they were doing experiments with bugs, and then they decided, hey, you know what eat bugs? Lizards. So this is Lizard Guy.
And you see, that's a very reasonable way, the way this has been going, right?
Snot
Yes.
Man.
Okay, no. Red, you were following the logic.
Yes.
And if it was any other season from the 70s, you'd be 100% correct. But this is
I do.
Ishinomori going, I'm tired of writing Kamen Rider, give me a year off. Please, I have a magical hero I want to write. I haven't been able to do a magical hero that's a boy, I've only been able to do magical girls. Why are you saying it has to be magic girls, tech boys? I want to flip the script. Which is very reasonable, right?
Yes.
And they gave him a techno girl, which was Cutie Honey.
Okay.
Because he wanted to make a more teenage magical girl.
I do like Cutie Honey.
Okay.
There's so much porn of it, but
There is.
I do like Cutie Honey.
And this is Kamen Rider Amazon.
Okay.
Who, first off, his belt is not actually how he transforms. They don't know where it comes from. It just shows up. Instead, he has an arm bracer where he was abandoned in the Amazon as a child and raised by natives who taught him of an ancient lizard god who possesses him. When he yells out, Amazon! Just like that. He has to do the crossed arms, and then two. And it hurts to actually do it. So I see why they use stock footage a lot. So this is also why I say the typical joke for me is, hey, what are the first 7 Kamen Riders? Cyborg, 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 magical lizard, cyborg, cyborg.
I'm so mad
Because that one's as insane as your first couple pitches.
Yes! Like, why is this more insane? Also, I'm also mad because now it's not on formula. And also, why didn't they just fucking clone a lizard? They eat bugs.
Okay, now here's where we're gonna get...
I'm not done.
Also.
This is the most racist piece of shit.
Okay, well, it was 1974.
In Japan, so
In Japan.
I get it.
Okay.
They're racist against everybody
now,
who's not Japanese.
I'm gonna tell you how the villains progressed.
Okay.
Alright. So, the first 2 guys had to fight animal villains.
Right.
So, like, cobra, spider, bat. Which are animals you're gonna see a lot of in villains.
Yes.
All right. The second ones had to fight hybrid animal villains. Because they went, one animal wasn't enough, let's double it up.
Okay.
Because we couldn't beat the first 2 with normal animals, so we'll beat the next 2 with hybrid animals. Like,
yes.
This is Cheetah Lizard! He has the ability to stick to walls like a gecko, but he's as fast as a cheetah. It's like, alright, that's a stupid combo.
Yeah.
But, alright, what do you got? Now we get to this one, where it's like, okay, let's can the second animal idea. That was dumb. That didn't work. So let's use DNA from historical figures in place of the second animal, which includes such wonderful villains as Hyena Genghis Khan, and everyone's favorite, Starfish Hitler!
Fucking! Why is he a starfish?
And just so you know, I am not joking about Starfish Hitler.
And fucking, like, why is Genghis Khan a hyena?
I'm fairly certain there was a dartboard or a D20 table involved.
Why wouldn't you fucking make him a horse?
Starfish Hitler!
What in the fuck?
Everyone in the chat, I want you to open up a new tab or pull out your phone and Google Starfish Hitler right now.
What?
And tell me what you see.
And if you're not getting the results that you want, Search for add Kamen Rider at
Yes.
the end.
Yes. All right,
my
let's go to our next hero.
Fucking God.
I want to say Amazon has two related heroes. No, we're on our, there's another guy later who has some.
Okay. So we had
Hey Red, who's this?
grasshopper guy.
Other grasshopper guy.
Thank you. Yes. See, now you feel my pain. Magical fucking lizard.
Uh-huh. And just an amputee.
Okay. So I ant dude? They decided this time it was ants.
You know what? X has a very hard bug to discern.
Okay.
And by the way, when we get to the Heisei era,
Wait,
the bugs
he's
go
not
away.
one of those like weird X bugs that I used to catch when I was little and like try to stick their butts together because you would always find them with their butts together.
No.
Why is he a thing?
Wait till you see Tiger Rocket Launcher.
Oh, good lord, no.
Or
Okay.
Scissor Turtle.
I'm so sorry, Kiwi.
Because Japan in the 70s.
Because they had to convince people that Hitler was bad. And starfish eat all the tasty sushi.
God,
That's my best guess.
okay, what fucking, God, fuck, I don't, fuck, okay.
Okay,
So this
so-
dude, he's not the two bugs I would make do the thing, and
No,
now
I'm
I
afraid
realize I
not.
was trying to make them kiss, but with their butts. Okay.
Ass to ass. Requiem to a Dream is a very dark and disturbing movie.
What is he? What is he, Robert?
Okay, so go back a step. We'll get to her. All right, so we have X,
Yes.
and actually she's out of order. She's supposed to be 2 up.
Mm.
I numbered her wrong.
Okay.
All right, so X, they went. All right, you know what? Our first plan, best plan, right? We all agree, first plan, best plan. All right, what bugs do we have left in the tank? We got one of them creepy water striders. All right, go find a college student, and let's do this thing.
See, water striders aren't creepy. Please tell me he can at least walk on water.
He has full-on aquatic abilities.
Okay,
He's
see?
the Aquaman of the Kamen Riders. And he was a medical student, and he's the only one that went back to college.
Okay, no, see, that makes sense, and I'm not even mad about that one, because at least that one has some logical fucking sense.
Yeah.
I'm glad Red is doing
He can also
this
pull a
and not
sword
me.
out of his belt.
Okay, because I guess that's just a thing.
And his helmet doesn't come on with the belt.
He has to actually put it on.
He has to physically put on the helmet.
Well, that's some bullshit. Why would you make it so that everybody else's their fucking helmet comes on when they put on the belt, but this motherfucker has to actually put on the fucking helmet?
Reasons. He's a doctor now. And
Okay.
anytime he shows up in a new movie, it's always some new writer doesn't know who he is, runs into a medical facility,
And
and
he's
it's
there.
like, I'm going to help you, do. Oh no, a monster! Stand back, old man! I got this! Because he's literally an old man. A lot of the original actors that are still alive
Yeah.
still show up to play the characters. So you have, like, badass grandpas.
That's cool. I like badass grandpas.
If I ever show you the last movie the first one was in,
Yeah.
it starts with a bar fight. He's out of costume the whole time, and he does his own stunts still.
That is amazing.
Like, 74-year-old man fighting a bunch of Taiwanese criminals. It's fantastic. All right.
Ladybug. They
Okay.
did the same thing college did. This time they picked a girl, and it was a ladybug.
So, like I said, she's out of order.
Where is Cat Noir?
She is an extra hero. So,
Yes! Actually, where is Cat Noir?
um,
Clearly miraculous ladybug that we have fallen into in the 70s.
you know what? First off, I'm going to tell you her name.
Okay.
And you're going to hear her name, and you're going to be so pissed. Then you're going to hear the fan name for her that Toei consistently refuses to give her.
Okay.
So, her real name is the Electrovolt Human Tackle.
What in the fuck, Toei? No. Why? Why is it that? Why? Ladybugs have nothing to do with electricity? This is so off-brand? Why isn't she just fucking, like, a Kamen Rider lady? Or Ladybug Rider? I don't fucking know! Why is it this? Oh my god!
Now, do you want to know what the fan name for her is?
What?
Kamen Rider Tackle. because she would literally tackle people.
I like that name. That's a better name. I'm still mad that it doesn't have anything to do with the fucking ladybug.
She has the hardest. Her
I'm
skin
sorry,
is invulnerable,
Kiwi.
like
I'm
a
sorry
ladybug shell.
you have to go through this.
What?
Her skin is invulnerable, like the thick shell of a ladybug.
Okay.
So she is a ladybug?
She is a ladybug. She's not miraculous. In fact, after we get to the next one, the next 2 or 3, because now I know what series we're in, I have to tell you a story about her, but we have to go through the next 2 or 3 first.
Okay.
All right. And there's some guy who's hiding in here, and I don't know what year he pops up.
So this dude, he's one of those beetles that Japan just effing loves. They're the ones that, like, have the huge horns, and they're constantly making them fight, and they actually can go for hundreds of dollars in Japan, because Japan is fucking weird about bugs. And so they took one of those, and they made him a superhero, and he's, like, bigger than the other guys.
You actually got this one right. To the point of his name is literally Stronger.
Yep, called it.
Because he's constantly in a piss... Him, another guy later, and the first one are all in pissing contests with each other whenever they show up. And with him it was, oh, so you're Kamen Rider. Yeah. And we've been dealing with these terrorists for years. Well, I'm Kamen Rider Stronger. How fucking dare you?
Wait. Kiwi wants to point something out.
Yes, you can!
Please point something out. Please. Please.
Stronger's actually on my cosplay shortlist, by the way.
I can see why.
He has a very flattering suit.
Yeah. Also built-in abs, which are nice.
Right? And, like, he actually has physical armor.
Yeah.
I mean, it's still clearly plastic, but... There's a beetle that can stand being run over by a fucking car. Yes, there is!
Yeah.
You're 100% correct on that assessment.
Oh, shit.
Yep.
Oh, that's concerning.
What?
So Mikella and I get Nixle alerts.
Yeah.
Which is when the police tell you things saying, hey, just to warn you, 911's down?
That is concerning. Let's hope we don't get robbed in the next few minutes. Hey, somebody go get my knife.
So I'm going to be back with the Master Sword in a second.
Can you grab my sword while you're at it?
Are you up here in the closet with me?
No.
Because I'm only going to the closet.
Damn it.
Okay, so
anyway,
there's a beetle that can
get run over by a car.
Stand being run over by a car.
Yeah.
Why isn't that bug in this?
Yeah, I want to know that too.
I don't know what beetle that is off the top of my head.
Yeah.
So I can't answer that.
I also don't know what bug it is. I want to say it's one of those little fuckers that looks like gravel. That actively looks like asphalt. I hate those things. I hate them so much. They used to get into the house all the time, and I used to be like, get out of here, bug, you're not a spider. And I would try to squish it, and it would not squish.
I'm sorry.
Find out what that beetle is called, and we will see if he's in here. So that's Stronger.
Okay.
Go to the next one.
Isn't that just Stronger again, but more so?
You're 100% correct. You're getting the gist of it now.
Oh my god.
So, Stronger tapped into the ability to generate electricity.
Why? Why is it electricity?
Because a lot of the other guys were wind, and they wanted to go a different direction.
A different direction would be something like vines, or, I don't know, fire. Why is fire not an option?
Okay, here's my theory. And I only am taking this from the season 4 of Digimon.
Okay.
Where the kids were able to turn themselves into Digimon.
Okay.
Okay. And one of the kids turned into an electric bug.
Yes.
He looks very similar to this guy.
Okay.
So that's my theory. This is where it originated from.
The idea, to my knowledge, the way the idea comes is that beetles have to flap their wings very, very fast to fly.
Yeah.
And they have the big horns.
Yes.
The big horns look like lightning rods.
Okay.
And when you move really, really fast, you make static electricity.
Okay, but then why is the fucking ladybug named Shocker something or other?
Electro Tackle.
Yeah.
Or Electrowave Human Tackle. Shocker's actually the name of the terrorist organization.
Okay, but like, why is she named that if none of her abilities have to do with electricity?
They do, I was getting to that, but I wanted to show him first.
Okay.
She can also generate electricity.
Okay. I can see now.
Can you pause this for a second?
Okay, we will be right back.
We're gonna take a small break, everybody.
Oh my god. Okay, we're back.
Sorry, I had a phone call.
Yes.
All right, so let's go back. I believe there is one more extra hero for this series. No, we're moving into a sister series.
Okay.
I'm going to let you know your pitch needs to include this one and the next one.
Okay, so this one and the next one. What's the next one?
Oh, good God. Holy fucking shit. Okay.
I have a theory.
What's your theory, Mikella? Mikella, who's this?
RoboCop's evil brothers.
I don't want to tell you why that's funny. You will find out later in this. But I don't want to tell you why that's funny. Ironclad Beetle. Let me look at that, because I have a feeling there is a writer who was an Ironclad Beetle.
Okay, anyway. So, okay, this is the first one was they fucking cross people over with fucking bugs. So I'm gonna say this time they just made them vehicles?
Holy shit! Can you be more specific?
This one is a plane and that one is a hot rod car.
My God, you're actually getting it now.
I liked my theory better.
Hold on to that theory. But the red one could also turn into a missile, and the blue one could turn into a tank and launch his brother at enemies.
Why?
Because sometimes you just gotta eat a motherfucker.
You gotta throw a motherfucker into another motherfucker.
I will hit a motherfucker with another motherfucker!
Now, here's where so this one, actually, like, instead of it being, oh, we're being helped by this old man, like all of the writers,
Yeah.
it was the teenage lab assistants of the scientist who built them had to help them assimilate into human society when they were in their human forms. But they had the problem of, we don't actually eat. So you would just see them, like, chugging gasoline, like my 2-year-old uncle, while they're,
oh my God.
while everyone else is eating breakfast.
What in the fuck? I'm just gonna hit next. Fucking!
He's in the same series. Who is he?
Kamen Rider King Arthur.
No. This guy has to be the fucking villain. There's no other fucking way.
Yes, what's his name?
Black Knight.
Exactly.
Motherfucker!
Alright, let's go to the next one.
I'm so mad! That poor
There's
horse.
one in here that's going to make you pissed. Oh, this is another family one. So this is an other who came out the same year.
How is this not...
From Power Rangers?
Yeah.
He is not!
How is it not, though? It's a fucking giant robot!
Saying all giant robots got to be owned by Power Rangers? That's racist!
Or Ultraman!
Ultraman's not a robot.
I don't fucking know what Ultraman is. I'm gonna be honest. Is it just one of the other guys, but he's giant?
No. So this is actually in a whole different show. And I forgot I had him in here.
God damn it. Is the Ironclad Beetle in
He is not, I'm afraid. I could not find it.
So he's not.
Just so you know, my laptop, which is now not working so well, I call Tetsujin 18.
Okay.
This is Dai Tetsujin 17.
Okay.
There's a reason these ones in particular are in here.
Okay.
Which will become clear later.
Okay.
Don't worry, explanations are coming.
Where the fuck is the point?
So yeah, just so you know, Tetsujin means Frankenstein's monster.
Okay.
So if this is Great Frankenstein's monster, let's move on. Okay, this is the guy I was waiting for. Hey, Red, this guy works with Kamen Rider Stronger and the not-named Kamen Rider Tackle. Who's this?
He's a Nautilus.
Almost. But
or a clam.
Okay, so this one is a comedy hero named Guy Gangan.
Okay.
Hence the big GG.
Okay.
And he's literally a homeless man that Kamen Rider saved one day, and he went, "You can wear armor and fight terrorists, so can I!" And he just made it out of garbage.
So,
he's just a normal guy in a suit made of trash.
Why weren't the fucking evil terrorists just kidnapping homeless people in the first
The
place?
one guy who should have... He was. and stronger scenes.
First place, Robert! The first place! They should not have started with college students! Those people get missed by their families! Motherfucker! I'm so mad! These people don't know how to evil scientists!
So we're still in the Showa era. In the Showa era, in the beginning of the Heisei era, we still have to deal with the fucking terrorist groups. Once we get deep into the Heisei era, terrorists are gone. Alright, and the thing is, we're still dealing with the same fucking terrorist organization. This is a continuing narrative.
What the fuck?
Let's go to the next guy.
That would be perfect hero or villain that either tries to stop because fuck, he can't get physically hurt.
And he would have fit really well in last season.
He has to be hurt emotionally.
Hey, Red, who's this?
Is it the first guy but in an upgraded suit? Because it's clearly a grasshopper!
So, that's what the executives wanted. They wanted a reboot.
Okay.
And then there was a fan letter writing thing that was only ever paralleled by the end of Star Trek Season 1.
Oh, shit.
Saying, how fucking dare you diminish the actions of Takashi Hongo like this?
Okay.
So he went, sorry, this isn't a reboot. Look, there's the real one. This is, Sky Rider, the Kamen Rider who flies. And
But
so
he has no wings.
Yeah, he flies Superman style.
I have problems. I have problems.
Is he a fucking grasshopper? Because that makes no goddamn fucking
He's
sense.
actually a locust.
Locusts can't fly that well.
I have problems.
Honey, I married you, I know.
This. I hate this show.
This is literally my fucking favorite show. I like the Heisei shit better.
Okay.
Admittedly. And we're almost through the show.
This shit is bullshit.
I love how your wife is now mad at it, too.
Let's go to the next one.
She started off so happy.
There is one person in here who's a related hero that you're going to be pissed. There he is!
What?
Hey, Rick!
This bullshit! Why? Why? How did Marvel get pulled into this bullshit? How the fuck? No! I'm done! I'm leaving!
No, don't leave! Red!
Red, I wasn't allowed to leave. You have to stay too.
It fucking just shoots fucking goddamn medic through his goddamn fucking wrist things! And I can't even, it's probably not even an American actor! I'm so mad!
So, I have some bad news.
His baby pain in this fucking bullshit! The fuck?
So, this is not Peter Parker.
Well, fucking duh!
Okay.
He's in New York, clearly.
So, Marvel and Toei reached a deal.
I can't breathe.
And when we get to Sentai, you're going to see some of this deal as well.
Okay.
What we were originally supposed to get
Yeah.
was 3 Japanese shows
Mm-hmm.
and 3 American comics.
Okay.
So they were going to bring Kamen Rider to America as a Marvel character. They were going to bring that year's Super Sentai as Marvel characters. And they were going to bring, I want to say it was the Skydan and Groundan guys, the car and the plane from earlier,
Okay.
as other Marvel heroes. In exchange, Toei got to make 3 Marvel shows. And to promote the first one, which was their version of Spider-Man, Spider-Man teamed up with some of the writers for a little TV stint.
Okay.
Okay. However, they couldn't just use American Spider-Man, the Captain America show, which never got off the ground, and the Iron Man show, which never got off the ground. They could use a version of Steve Rogers and a version of Tony Stark.
Yeah.
Those archetypes work fine in Japanese TV. But radiation is a no-no in Japan.
Yeah, because obvious reasons.
Right. So instead we have Takuya Yamashiro, who while riding his motorcycle, because they're trying to capitalize on Kamen Rider's success, sees a UFO fall, goes to it, meets an alien from the planet Spider, who gives him a giant robot and a little magical bracelet that turns him into Spider-Man, the emissary of hell, and puts him on a one-man mission of vengeance, Punisher style, to fight a terrorist organization from another world, using his giant robot Leopardon.
Japan, I could have fixed this in one fucking word. Magic fucking spider!
Which, here's where it gets worse. Somebody accidentally took apart the robot costume in episode 12 and threw it away. So from episode 12 onward, the robot is all stock footage because they didn't have the budget to rebuild it. And then Marvel and Toei split. And Toei's going, oh shit, well, we were going to build a new robot. What show do we put it in? And Super Sentai, the first 2 seasons, had giant planes. It was Thunderbird style.
Okay.
And they went, what if the giant plane had a robot in it?
I could not be more mad.
So without Spider-Man,
If I
there would
tried.
be no Megazords.
Red has pushed through the
Oh, also,
anger
the
spectrum.
giant robot was a battle cruiser that turned into a cat for some reason. Named Leopardon.
Mikella, I need you to do me a favor. I need you to go and get the whiskey.
Oh, and Leopardon's going to be in the Into the Spider-Verse sequel.
Red is not
been
drunk
announced.
enough for this shit.
Give me the brown sugar bourbon. It has the highest proficiency. I need it.
Do you want me to bring a glass?
No, just bring me the bottle.
Okay. That's what I thought.
Okay, let's go to the next one.
Oh, God. He's got fucking assholes. Okay.
Here you go, dear.
Thank you. Yes, I need that. Uh-huh. Okay. I know it's not, but I'm gonna fucking say it.
Mm-hmm.
Is this one like Daredevil fucking Evil Knievel style?
Okay.
Evil biker Kamen Rider? I don't fucking
You
know.
were closer the first time.
Okay. Why was I closer the first time? That's the part that scares me.
So, by the way, this is not the only Daredevil. So we have a guy who combined
Don't
the
spit on
2
your
best
computer again, Red.
I know, that's why
American
I'm
archetypes
glaring into
that
the
were
glass.
doing well in Japan at the time, which were Evil Knievel and Bruce Lee. And decided, you know what? Okay, this one is not getting kidnapped by the terrorists, be turned into a cyborg.
Is it literally just a Daredevil?
He's a daredevil who watched the terrorists kill his father, so he infiltrates the terrorists, says, I volunteer as tribute to be turned into a bug cyborg to kill the Kamen Riders. Haha, I fooled you all for the last 3 months. I'm gone, bitch. Whee! This one had space powers.
Of course he did.
They copied the hand thing from the 4th one, except in his case, it's like a little laser thing that pops out of his hand. So it's an energy construct. And remember that pissing contest I told you about earlier between number 1 Stronger and another guy?
Yeah.
This is the other guy. Guess his name. Because he's even more into the pissing contest than Stronger. Guess his name.
Superior?
So close. Super number 1!
Of course.
This is like when I learned that Optimus is literally just like...
Just some guy in Japan.
No, that his name means like number 1 or something. And
Oh, thanks,
Megatron,
Maximus Genitalia.
And Megatron is like just Tool, so it's fucking greatest dude fighting massive Tool, and that's literally what their fucking names mean. Like, I just...
Drink your bourbon, dear. Drink your
I
bourbon.
need to finish my water first.
In fact, Mikhail, could you get my water bottle out of my truck so I can get some water, please?
Oh my fucking
Or
god.
do I not get any as punishment for this? Because that's what that face tells me.
It's cold
Can
outside.
you get me a glass of water?
It's cold outside.
Like maybe the Hunger Games glass, because I need something big. I'm a thirsty man.
God damn it, where's the bourbon?
It's in your hand.
I know!
Hey, Red, who's this?
I want to say this one's a girl.
I have bad news about Kamen Rider.
It is not a
It's
girl.
almost never a girl.
So it's a dude.
Yeah.
Boys only club, Red.
Just the way he's standing.
You get very effeminate men, but no women. Also, there's a tradition about the color pink we'll get to the next time a pink one pops up.
Is this one of those fire beetles?
I think they just went with generic bug.
Okay.
He's a ninja, as the bright pink costume would tell you.
It's so fucking brightly colored. Why is he a fucking ninja?
Because you'd least expect it, Red.
You literally can't. You can spot him in a dark room when the fucking moon is being fucking eclipsed, and it's just fucking...
Joke's on you guys. They'll be looking for Ani guys. They won't be looking for clowns.
Kiwi, I recommend, if you are 21 or older, go find alcohol. You may need it.
If you're not sweet Thai, get some sweet Thai. Alright, so the other thing is, He's only shown up in a couple of movies. He was
there's not
mostly
many
part of the
movies.
radio show. And then they realized, oh fuck, we never made a costume.
Okay.
His name is Zekros. Spelt ZX.
Is he fucking French?
No, there's a French one coming up, though. He's a ninja. All of his tools are stored within his body.
Okay.
Because he's a cyborg.
Okay.
So, like, in the manga, you'll see shit like the side of his leg pops off and a whole Kusarigama pops out with a fucking winch attached that he uses to reel in monsters.
Okay.
Shoots exploding shuriken out of his wrist. That kind of bullshit.
Okay. When do we get to... I've seen one Kamen Rider thing, right?
You saw part of one.
Yeah.
We'll get to him.
God, I hope so, because I gotta tell you...
Will we get to him soon?
No.
Okay, because I gotta tell you guys,
You're getting overwhelmed?
no, I know this is crazy, but the one I watched was even crazier.
I'm trying to think, which one did you watch?
The-
Oh, okay, wait. No,
No?
you're thinking of Hokkaider.
Okay.
He won't be here till we do others.
Damn it, okay.
You're right, he is crazier. Alright. Hey, Red, who's this?
Okay, well, the other one was a ninja, so clearly this one is not.
Correct.
For fucking whatever reason. And,
He's wearing all black.
I know, but he can't be a fucking ninja because the other bright red fucking pink one is.
I fucking love this.
He's got extra padding. And he's black. I'm gonna say, is he a fucking cricket?
Yes.
Okay.
He is a cricket.
He uses sound, and I bet he used to be on a bomb squad.
If only.
Good night, Kiwi. You rest
That's-
up.
Okay, can you guess his name?
I don't know, fucking cricket rider.
Mikella, do you have any guess?
Is
Small.
it Kamen Rider Black?
Yes, you're right, Mikella.
Because his outfit is black.
That is entirely correct, yes.
This is a dumb naming convention.
Well, I mean, Kamen Rider X just had a big X on his tummy.
This is a dumb naming convention.
Okay, so Kamen Rider Black, that padding is actually his mutant form seeping out of his costume. He actually physically transforms into a mutant monster, and his armor is there to hold his power in.
Okay.
Because he is solar powered. He absorbs sunlight, and his brother turned into one who absorbs moonlight, named Shadow Moon.
And he's named... What?
Well, his name was Black Sun. And then he went, no, I'm a Kamen Rider now. Fuck you, evil cultists who made me. We're done with terrorists, by the way. The terrorists are done.
Okay.
They will come back every once in a while for crossovers Hydra style. But beyond that, they're done.
Okay, so now it's a cult?
So now there's a cult.
They're branching out. Good job, Japan.
Cults use magic, so now it's magic bullshit.
We're into magic bullshit, yes.
Okay, somehow I can handle magic bullshit better than the first one.
Now we're going to have alternating magic and science.
Okay, so magic bullshit.
Okay, he's out of order. Let's come back to him.
Okay.
He's also out of order. Let's come back to him. That's who we're looking for. Hey, Red, who's this?
Is it the first guy in a new costume?
It is not. Try which number it is.
Is it the second guy in a new costume?
No. So there's only 2 series that actually had legit sequels.
Okay.
The first season and V3 being its legit sequel.
Okay.
After that, it was always, this is the same universe, but our main heroes are over there.
Okay.
This is Black RX, because at the end of Black, Black was killed! And they shattered the magic stone in his belt and it cracked in half.
Well, that's fucking depressing.
But he's magic.
Okay.
And so is his motorcycle. His motorcycle's alive. And his motorcycle took his corpse to where the cult was originally and put the 2 halves of the stone on it, and it revived him, and this is his new monster armor, Black RX. And there's a reason why they both show up in the movies together, which we'll get into when we get to Decade.
That's the time-bending bullshit.
No, not time bending. No time.
Why is the fucking motorcycle alive?
I mean,
It is magic.
if you're a cult, you're gonna give a magical demon motorcycle to your Antichrist.
Fucking God. Fucking.
Now, can we go back to those other 2? Okay, so we're into where we have new forms.
Okay.
So what are these forms called?
Henshin forms.
Oh, not like collectively, what are they called? But like, name the form. This is still Black RX, but now we're going to tag his form name at the end.
Police?
Good guess. And what's the other one?
Stealth?
Surprisingly, no. Because the combination of the technology that held his belt together and the biological magic that powered it, since his stone is cracked in half, he can now focus entirely into biological in the blue form, which is BioWare, which allows him to turn into goo for some reason. White pearlescent goo. Don't think about it too hard.
I can't. I was already there. I went there immediately. He turns into spunk. Why? Why does he turn into spunk?
Kamen Rider spermatozoa.
Why? Why does it have to be white? It could have been green. It could have been
It's
any
only
color.
white the first time he does it. After that, they just make it glow blue because they realize how they fucked up.
Yeah. Good point, Japan.
And this one's Robo Rider.
RoboCop!
Where he's basically RoboCop. And he turns this way after he watches the cultists murder a little girl. And then he beats the shit out of the cultist for revenge.
Damn, this got dark.
Yeah, Black is a dark series. It's most people's favorite out of the Showas.
Why?
Because it got dark, but he was always heroic.
Okay.
And there's like this one scene where he saves a puppy. Hey, Red, who's this?
I don't know, but it's born of my nightmares.
So, Mikella, who's this?
Is it the same guy, but this is his monster
No,
form?
sadly, no.
It's Snot Man.
Very close. He is covered. They covered the costume in lube the first couple times he transformed to make it look slimier.
This sounds like
So-
the bad opening to a shitty orgy.
So, I've been to that. Now, remember, common means masked, meaning wearing a mask,
Right.
and rider typically refers to riding a vehicle of some kind. Typically a motorcycle, but on some occasions a car or a jet ski.
Okay.
This is Kamen Rider Shin. Shin, you may notice, is Japanese for final. They thought that this was the last movie they were ever going to do, and it did bangers at the box office and saved everything, which is a recurring theme in Tokusatsu. So this guy does not wear a mask. He just hulks out into a grasshopper monster
Okay.
because he's a mutant created by science.
Okay.
And he doesn't ride a motorcycle. He just runs everywhere and jumps.
I'm oddly better okay with that.
Yeah, and every time he shows up with the other ones, whoever's the newest rider is like, is he one of us? Yeah. He is wearing a mask. He has no motorcycle. That's correct. He's not a monster. He's our monster. I'm sorry, Shin's been here longer. He has seniority over you, and you're going to respect fucking elders. Or else I'm going to tell Senpai to notice you the bad way.
Oh, shit.
Senpai beat my ass. Anyway. Hey, Red, who's this?
Kamen Rider S&M. I can't think after that last comment.
Okay, so I'm just going to give you the next two so we can get out of the Showa era.
Okay.
All right, so this is Kamen Rider Zo.
Okay.
Zo was picked by... Zo was a fucking weird... Wait. No, Zo is the... Yeah. Okay. Zo was picked by the Earth, magically, to protect us from aliens.
So he's Captain Planet?
He is our hero.
So he's Captain Planet?
Recycle or I'll fucking kill ya!
Captain Planet!
Oh, wait. No, I'm sorry. I'm thinking of the next guy. Zo was made by scientists to fight aliens. And, it worked out okay.
Okay, made by scientists to fight aliens.
He's more Captain America. He's
Yeah.
a super soldier. Let's go to Jay. This is Jay! He was made by planet Earth. Gaia herself. The fucking goddess Gaia.
So it's Captain Planet.
Yeah, guess what his power is?
Heart, wind, fire, water.
No, I'm afraid not. He gets big.
That's it. He's
He's fucking giant man. He doesn't get the shrinky half of Ant-Man.
So he just gets big.
He gets big and teams up with Zo.
Okay.
Okay.
I have problems!
Their suits are nearly identical.
Yes! How the fuck are you supposed to distinguish them?
Whose name is on the movie?
And
No!
which one has gold, I guess?
Yes, which is typically how I have to do it.
No!
Now, if they're in the same movie together, it's which one's big. That one's Jay.
I love how she's more mad about it than I am.
We are in the Showa era.
No!
Okay, I guess we're not. Still the Heisei era. Mikella said... Sorry, we're in the Heisei era. We're out of the Showa era.
Okay.
Told you, no!
Okay. So, we're on our first Heisei Rider. Though this is not his main form. This is a base form.
Okay.
If we can go to the next slide, I believe we will find his main form that people run into.
This is basically a slideshow.
There he
now.
is!
Why aren't you asking me who this is?
Who's this?
You know what? He looks like a goddamn phoenix.
Ooh.
Or, like, I don't know, some fucking fire ant or bullshit. I need more liquor.
I don't know.
Okay, so this one's going to be difficult.
This is not Kamen Rider.
He is a Kamen Rider. Okay, my next question. Is he a magical one or a technological one?
Technology?
I'm gonna say magic. That looks like a magic suit to me.
Okay, so both of you, using what you've guessed,
Yeah.
tell me his origin.
Okay. Got picked by some magical force in the universe to be the magical resurrecting hero Kamen Rider. I'm sticking with that story.
A bunch of crazy scientists wanted to fix a problem with the world.
You're being really generic on purpose. All right, so
I don't know!
this is Kuga.
Okay.
We're gonna have some of Kuga's form, so we can just jump through a lot of these after this.
Okay.
That's his ultimate form. That's his even more ultimate form.
Why does he have an even more ultimate form? Why isn't the ultimate form?
It's the ultra ultimate.
Because he has what are called rising forms, in which he's risen his power levels. There's rising.
Is this the same
mighty.
guy?
Yes.
This is the same
This is
guy?
not.
No,
We're on
This is a
another
new
guy,
person?
so go back.
Okay.
All right, so the whole deal with Kuga is eons ago, the ancestors of humanity locked away a bunch of eldritch evils, but they accidentally locked away one eldritch good at the bottom of the box. And some scientists quite literally opened Pandora's box. And the only thing was, instead of hope, like the Greek legend tells us, instead it's a giant fucking red beetle at the bottom. That's entire job is to hunt down the others and murder them.
So...
And it possessed a man.
Hey, I was kind of right!
Yeah.
And so was I! Scientists were definitely involved.
What
No.
in the ever-living
You said
crap?
scientists opened Pandora's box.
All right.
She was
fair.
right. Scientists were technically involved. I'm back because apparently I love torture.
All right, so that was Kuga, who uses the power of the one good Cthulhu to fight the other Cthulhus. They're not called Cthulhus.
But they're definitely Cthulhu's.
Yeah. They're called Gorems, and, like, they go around hunting people for sport, and one of them's a cat with nipple rings. And every time somebody gets to, like, episode 20-something, they go, shit, I'm on the BDSM cat episode. The thing is, I can't remember if it's actually one of his villains or it's the next one.
All I can think of is this fucking house cat walking around and it's just jiggling because he's
Got, like, 12 little nipple rings on his tummy.
Oh, good lord. I think Red has had their fill. Come on now.
So, Kiwi, we have gone through the Showa era. We're beginning the Heisei era.
Oh my
Which
god!
is apparently the better one, but more crazy.
It's a little bit more balls to the wall.
Oh my god.
And to be fair, Kuga, if I'm going to draw a Doctor Who parallel,
Yeah.
is Eccleston.
Yeah, with what?
Goes around in a leather jacket,
Okay, yeah.
came back after a multi-year hiatus,
That sounds like...
wants to protect people's smiles, and everyone goes like, he must be such a badass. And then he opens his mouth like, hi everyone, I'm just a puppy in biker gear.
I love him already.
That's Eccleston, isn't it?
He
Yeah.
will be my favorite.
Okay, so
A
the...
cat with nipple rings. A cat with nipple rings.
Okay.
Tim Cat episode.
So, hey, Red and Mikella, who's this?
This is the dark version of fucking the other one.
Almost. Okay. Do you want the actual answer?
Yes.
Yes.
All right. So remember I talked about humanity's ancestors?
Yes.
Okay.
For reasons, Kiwi.
Just
Really?
reasons.
Really, there were multiple tribes.
Okay.
Only
Balls
one
to
tribe
the wall,
became
crazy,
humanity.
Kiwi. Balls to the wall, crazy.
The other tribes decided that humanity's option wasn't extreme enough and wanted to nuke the entire planet. So a bunch of angels from another planet locked them away, but they got loose. So now the angels have come back, and they went, okay, you know what? Hear me out. We mutate some humans into being more like us to fight these things.
So it's a mutated person with an angel?
Holy
Yeah.
Kamen Rider!
But they went with biblical angel.
Oh,
in
so the crazy...
Be ye not afraid!
And it looks like it's gonna fucking obliterate you in 5 seconds.
Let's
Because
go-
it's like a wheel and like 5 eyes.
Let's go to the next slide, see if it's him or his buddy. So that's his final form.
That's... Like...
When it shows up, the chess pieces pulsate, and there's giant angelic wings that come out behind him.
I don't know why, but that is freaking me the fuck out.
Well, I think it's because of the color red.
Mhm.
And I think you're imagining your tits doing that.
The heart beats in the boobs.
I mean, it is, because I can't get through to my chest without pressing on my boob, because there's too much boob. There's too much boob. I need the boob to go away so I can feel my chest.
This is when he gets out of the monstrous version into the more
Angelic.
acceptable version with armor.
Okay.
No more pulsating.
So now he's got a crop top over the, pulsating titties.
I mean, if you're not going to fight crime in a tube top, why wouldn't you?
Okay, so to be fair, I just gotta point this out. Angels in the original version that they were written in and the original way that they are depicted in the Bible are fucking terrifying. They are what we think demons are supposed to look like.
And if I remember correctly, he's also partially based on an antlion, because he's supposed to lie in wait for the bad guys to show up and strike.
That fucking makes sense because of the way he looks.
Yeah. Okay, let's go onward.
Okay.
So, we're in the same show.
Why is this in the same show? Because that's...
Who's this?
I don't... It's another thing out of my nightmares. Why do they keep doing this?
Kamen Rider RoboCop.
Wait like 1 or 2 writers with that
I'm sticking with it.
one. Okay.
It's
so,
Kamen Rider
remember I said
RoboCop.
the alien angels mutated a bunch of people?
Yeah.
Okay, remember Captain America?
Yeah.
How if you're good, you come out great, and if you're bad, you melt your face off?
Yeah.
This is what happens when you're a bad person and alien angel got to.
So, alien angel inside bad person?
Yeah. You turn into bad angel.
So, lawful evil?
Neutral evil.
Oh, well, that's worse.
Who's this?
Did we fucking go back in time?
Mikella, I need you to say it now.
It's RoboCop.
Is it Kamen Rider RoboCop?
Basically, closer to Iron Man, but yes. The cops are going, hey, remember when those demons fought us, like, a year ago? Yeah? Okay, hear me out. We can't expect the 4th one to be good again the next time that happens. We lucked out with that red guy. Now, thankfully, we got the angel to replace him, right?
Yeah.
They went, okay, so what do we do? So I really liked Iron Man as a kid. What it really was Kamen Rider was only supposed to replace Metal Heroes for like 2 years. And they wanted to ease people back into Metal Heroes. So they made a writer who acts a lot like a Metal Hero.
Gotcha.
But they didn't realize it was going to be awesome, and it stuck. And then, of course, his suit gets upgraded.
That's cool looking.
Yeah. The best part is, like, the first couple times he shows up, it's just a straight-up brawl with Agito, the angel guy.
Huh.
And after a while, it's like, you're all right. You're all right, too. Thumbs ups all around. Bigger, beefier suit.
Yeah.
Okay, who's this?
Is it the...
Kamen Rider Rabbit.
We're in the same series.
Okay, same series. Is it another cop and it's his, like, partner?
It's his rabbit cop partner.
We aren't at the rabbit yet. Hold up.
So it's not a rabbit.
It looks like a rabbit. Look at them.
I know, but I also know Japan, so I know it's not a rabbit. So it's probably some kind of moon beetle thing.
It's a stag beetle, basically.
Yeah.
But, okay, so you were
I
right.
still hate Starfish Hitler.
We all do. He has all the worst parts of a starfish and of a Hitler. All right, so the last cop had what was called the G3 armor.
Yeah.
When you needed some of the other cops got what was called the G3 mild armor, which was the 00.
That made me lightheaded.
Then he got the G3X, which was the upgrade. And then they made G4. And G4 had an AI inside of it that was programmed to be the most efficient cop ever.
So it's a robot learning to love.
No, it needs a human inside.
Oh.
Hey, what happened when Tony Stark programmed a suit to do that shit?
It took him over and tried to tsundere his life.
Okay, now take out the tsundere
Okay.
and go more with Ultron.
Oh, shit.
So this is Ultron with Tony Cop stuck inside.
Oh, no.
And then it brainwashes Tony Cop.
Oh, no.
Does full-on, like, sarin level indoctrination. No, don't you see? This is what we're supposed to be like.
Oh, fuck.
And then it's like, hey, I know the cops aren't technically supposed to work with the two good angel guys. There's another good angel coming up. It's like, hey, we should stop it to stop evil genocidal cop. Yeah, let's stop genocide cop. Let's do it.
So, Genocide Cop.
Yeah.
Okay.
Who's this?
How is this not the Genocide Cop? Is this a moth?
Kamen
No.
Rider Demon.
Closer.
He's got
The horns for it.
he's got, like, they swear to God, they look like moth antennae.
No, there is a moth coming up, though,
Okay.
who is not a common.
I have a Hitler. Is Hitler a species? Like an animal?
It's somewhere in the animal kingdom. It's a phylum. Hitlerius shot in the Heticus.
Okay.
That's a Latin name.
So, it's not a moth, even though it fucking looks like a goddamn moth, except without the wings. Lucifer?
Okay, so remember how the one who was neutral evil came out looking like really muted, but like ugly and homunculousy?
Yeah.
This one came out really demonic looking.
Huh.
So, not neutral evil,
Okay.
chaotic neutral leaning on chaotic good. He can't control the angel's power.
Oh.
And he was also a star swimmer, so the angel wants to reflect what's in your heart. So, like, the first one loved justice, so he reflects justice. Second one is greedy, he reflects greed.
Okay.
This one reflects swimming! So he can breathe underwater. I'm Gills. And this one's the saddest one. He can't, they can't use this costume anymore. They did so many underwater scenes with it, it broke the costume.
Oh, no.
So they can only use the upgraded form that they made for the end of the series.
Okay. So, does that mean instead of, those aren't fucking antenna, they're gills?
Uh-huh.
So he's like a salamander?
Part axolotl, I believe is the way to look at it,
I
yeah.
was gonna say that, but I couldn't remember the word because I'm at 103%.
Okay,
We're
if that is not Kamen Rider RoboCop, I'm leaving.
That is the prototype.
Okay.
Can you accept that?
Yes.
All right, great, move on.
It-
His name's V1. He's actually not a Kamen Rider. All right, we're on a new show.
New show.
Next show, next year.
Okay.
Who's this?
That's a dragon in the background.
Very observant.
That is a dragon.
Is it Kamen Rider Dragon?
More Japanese.
I can't remember my Japanese for dragon.
Okay, so this is Kamen Rider Ryuki,
Ah, there it is.
or Dragon's Fire.
Yeah. It's magic time again.
Can you guess how he got his powers, or what his whole deal is? Because the aliens, the ancient humans and the Eldritch Abominations are gone.
Right.
New villain every year now.
Okay. Wait, so they go alternating. So this one means this one's tech, even though it looks like magic.
This one is magic.
Damn it!
Because last one was tech.
Last one we had tech from the cops and the aliens.
Right. Okay, so this is magic time.
Yes.
Okay. So he gets magic from Ancient Dragon?
Close. You're one word off. Ancient.
Modern Dragon?
Yes.
Why are
Kamen
there
Rider Modern Dragon.
From
Why
the
are there
universe-
modern dragons?
Okay, so apparently there's another dimension on the other side of the mirrors. And in that dimension, things that didn't happen on our world happened over there. It is the Universe A to our Universe 1. And purely through a coin flip, dragons exist. They're mirror monsters. They have found the ability to come to our world. And they are going to go around eating people and torturing them. But 13 of these monsters have decided that they're going to team up with somebody to give
Oh,
them
it's
the power.
the fucking Zodiac!
No. I wish, but no.
Aww.
There are some Zodiac animals.
Fruits Basket needs to have a live action.
So, 13 of these monsters have come through. They've made deals with humans with the agreement of, you help me eat the other monsters so I can become a king and give you a wish.
Okay.
Or I will eat you.
Well, that's
one hell of a drawback.
not really much of a choice.
Right. Well, no, it's if you decide to give up, I'm going to eat you.
Yeah, that's not much of a choice. That's blackmail.
Yeah, it is. So, this is our hero. That dragon is thirsty for blood. Who's this? I just told you there's 13, so.
Yeah, this is another one of them. This one's the knight.
It is a knight. What's his animal?
Bat.
Yes. I have been known to call him Kamen Rider. I am the knight.
It is Bat Knight.
I think you gave me this one when I was designing Bat Gotti.
I did, actually. You've seen Kamen Rider Knight before.
Yeah.
All right, let's go to our next one.
I like him. Please tell me he spells his name with a K.
He does. All right, who's this?
Oh my god, if this is not a fucking beetle, I'm gonna be so pissed.
I am so sorry.
It's a crab.
This is a crab. What is his name?
Cancer.
Mikella, any guesses?
Mr. Krabs.
Ah, yeah. No. This is Kamen Rider Scissors! Pinch. Pinch.
Literally the only thing in my brain right now is, fuck you, I pinch!
Okay. Who's this?
Tauros.
You're on the right animal.
It's a fucking bull.
It is a bull. He is a load of bull.
Why is he green?
Because
Reasons.
colors don't matter!
Welcome to Kamen Rider.
The
Points are made up and the colors
matter.
don't matter. He is a bull.
Okay.
His name is Zolda.
Fucking
Yeah, you weren't gonna get it.
why?
Let's continue onward because we have 13 of these guys.
Okay.
Bird.
Scorpion.
Manta Ray.
I can see it.
Okay, yeah, no, now I see it. Why though? Why is
Reasons. His
But-
name's Raya.
Okay, but like, fucking stick with a goddamn fucking theme, because the other ones I can kind of see they're either Western or Eastern Zodiac. Fucking Manta Ray
What?
isn't in fucking anything.
What zodiac symbol's a fucking bat?
Oh, never mind. But I know it's a constellation.
It is. All right, keep going. All right, who's this one?
It's a fucking unicorn, ain't it?
Yes.
I got mad at myself because I looked at it and I was like,
Or no, I'm sorry.
oh.
He is not. Try again with one-horned animals.
Rhino?
Yes. Though the monster itself looks like a weird rhino unicorn thing.
I want him bulkier.
Yeah, we get that a lot.
I want him to be bulkier. I'm mad.
This one is just Guy, if I remember, or like Gaia or something.
Fuck, why? Fucking, God. No, moving on.
Okay, who's this?
He turns into a snake, don't he?
Good. This is Uja.
I can tell
He's a
because
cobra.
of his belt.
And his weapon is basically Jafar's staff. Except when he gets mad, he does the whole I'm gonna fight Moses thing, throws it to the ground, and it turns into a big-ass cobra to eat people.
Well, that's cool.
I mean,
He's a bad guy.
fucking goddamn it!
Of course.
Of course the snake is the bad guy.
Okay, who's this?
This is a tiger, and I'm mad that he's got the big-ass fucking tiger claw hands.
You are 100% correct.
He should
And
be
the
like
worst
a
part is his
mole.
name, because all the other ones had, like, something fun.
Yeah.
Like, Knight, Raya, Uja. This one is Tiger! He's not smart.
Why the hell is it some, like, Raikou or some bullshit?
He needs to be a mole.
Because if
who
we had
calls
Raikou, we
himself
need Entei
Tiger.
and Suisun.
Right, no, but, okay, but, look, listen.
He has mole hands.
Yeah, exactly. There's that, and then also, I'm fucking mad because, like, why the fuck isn't it something like there's
Stripes.
a
Or...
fucking actual fucking Japanese fucking thing named for fucking tiger demon deity thing, and I'm fucking mad that he's not named that. And
Are
now
you
I'm
talking
back
about
to
a Rakshasa? That's Indian.
No! There is one that, like, the Japanese fucking adopted. They use it in fucking everything. They used it in Yu Yu Hakusho.
Okay. Moving on. Oh, do you mean Byakko?
Yes!
Okay. Alright. Who's this one?
That is a fucking goat.
So close.
Rabbit.
Closer with goat.
Okay, so not a goat. Ram.
Afraid not.
What the fuck is he? He got horns.
Specifically an impala. But I would have accepted antelope or deer.
Fuck you and your fucking abs. You should be a skinny twink boy.
Oh, that's the funny part. So his monster shows up and he's like talking down to the other riders going, all of you fucking suck. I got 3 contract monsters. And then that's when his goes, actually Emperor, because that's his name is Emperor with an I. He goes, these guys aren't in a contract with you. They can hurt you at any time. What? Yeah, I'm a herd animal. I come with my herd. The contract is just you and I. But these guys are what's left of my herd after the dragon ate us. And if they so please, they could just straight up murder you at any time.
Why does he have an I in his name?
For Impala.
Fucking God damn it, I'm so mad. Why isn't he a fucking twink? And he's a villain, isn't he?
Technically, all of them are because they all have to fight each other.
Okay.
So that does come to, as you can imagine, a very sad ending.
Yeah.
Because you know it's going to be one of those Ryuki has to fight one of his allies.
Yeah. Also, why the fuck is this guy not a twink? I'm mad he got abs. I'm mad.
Reasons, moving on.
That's the maddest thing I've ever been mad about. That's a fucking phoenix.
Yes!
The drunker I get, the better I get at this.
And what is his rider name?
Phoenix.
Rising.
Ooh, better.
Mm-hmm.
Especially since the one you thought was a phoenix, all of his upgrades were called Rising.
Yeah.
No, Odin. This guy sees himself as a god.
Fucking Odin was a fucking goddamn represented by ravens. I'm fucking mad. Why isn't he missing an eye?
Reasons. Alright, let's move on.
Japan.
Who's this one?
I want it to be a girl, but I know it's not a girl.
What do you got? Give me animal or name. Or both.
I swear to I know this is important, but I swear to God the thing she's holding looks exactly like one of those like rare ass Zodiac cards from fucking Yu-Gi-Oh! And I could swear she's about to throw down with Yami-Yugi over the god cards.
Okay, so this is our first gimmick season.
Okay.
And the gimmick was that the monsters came with a deck of cards that tied into that monster. And so all of their weapons have a slot that eats the card to power them up.
So it's literally Yu-Gi-Oh! With extra transforming.
Kind of. It was still collect all the cards, but there was no game.
Okay.
So this is Kamen Rider Femme. She is our first girl since Tackle.
Damn it, I was wrong. She's a girl.
Her animal's a swan.
Oh, that makes sense.
She showed up in a total of 1 movie, and they kill her by the end of it.
Oh, that's mean.
This is going to be a recurring theme until we get to some of the more recent seasons.
Oh, that makes me mad.
It makes me mad, too. And some of the other Kamen Riders fans go, well, that's just how Japan is. And as you remember from our discussion the other day after watching The Incredibles, I believe there are some things that are black and white.
Yes.
And chugging respect woman juice is in the white half of that. So it bothers me that they just indiscriminately kill female writers.
Yeah, I'm mad about it too, because I'm also like, okay, I would believe that if it weren't for the fact that Japan has actually made significant strides toward gender equality in the last few years.
In some recent years, there have been female writers that make it to the end of a show.
Yeah.
Partially because they're fan favorites. Yes. And some of them come back in movies as, oh, I died, but I'm better now. And they always have a reason, but I don't want to get into all the reasons. Yeah. Okay, who's this?
That's a fucking grasshopper. Is this the fucking original one?
It is not, though the original does get a new costume later.
Okay.
Not in this series, but in a later series.
Okay.
You're also wrong on the animal. So look at that mask a little bit more closely.
It's a wasp.
Mikella, do you have a guess?
Frog. It's a frog.
They look like a frog.
It is not a frog. You were close, though.
One
more try.
It a chameleon?
It is a chameleon.
Why would you do it from the front?
So this is Verde.
God.
His name is literally, I'm Kamen Rider Green. Look how green I am. You're less green than Zolda. Fuck you!
What I want to know is, why fucking doesn't he change colors? Why?
He does.
Oh, okay.
He has stealth powers, because he's a chameleon.
I like that. That actually makes sense. Fuck it. Why is the picture on his belt from the front
Because I didn't have the trading card picture for him.
of the chameleon?
It is.
Yeah, why is it the front of the chameleon face?
It is on all of them. It's the front of their animal.
I get it, but like it fucking looks so fucking.
Because it's a chameleon. They look derpy AF. Who's this?
Is it a
Kamen Rider skateboarder man?
Kamen Rider Black.
This is not black.
Damn.
So this is Ryuga. He has the black dragon instead of the red dragon. Now here's the sad part. Remember I said everyone has a mirror duplicate?
Yeah.
Okay, so Ryuki's duplicate wasn't actually dead. He went into a horrible depression, found the black dragon, because the red dragon used to be his partner.
Okay.
Comes to fight Ryuki. Ryuki loses. The bad guy takes the bad one takes the red dragon back. And then he goes, oh no, what am I going to do? And the black dragon's like, yeah, I'm out of a ride home. Hey, I have an idea.
Oh, this is messed up.
And then he has to fight using the black dragon to get the red dragon back.
That's messed up.
Okay, so this one's going to be weird. Who's this? We're still in the same series.
Kamen Rider BDSM.
This one's not a writer. I'm going to tell you that right now.
Hi, Red.
She said it, not
Yeah.
me.
It's late
wait.
enough. Children should be asleep.
Wait, okay. So,
People under 13.
okay, we had... What's one of the offshoots from Kamen Rider? The one that I watched? What was it called again?
You watched Kakaider. I have nothing Kakaider in here.
Damn it!
And actually, you watched Hakaider, which was an offshoot of an offshoot.
God! Damn it! Okay, fuck it. I don't fuck it. It's...
So this is our villain,
Okay.
because you can't just have them fight each other the whole time.
Yeah.
So this is a guy with technology who looks at all these fucking mirror monsters and goes, what if I just implode the Mirrorverse and steal the wish for myself?
I mean, I'd do that.
But of course, then the mirror ones go, no, you can't do that. It'll implode your universe too. It's like,
Oh.
I'll be a fucking god. Fuck it.
I mean, if I was a god, I'd be like, yeah.
Just remake it. So his name is Alternative. Because that's what he's discovered, was an alternative to the Rider War. Let's go to our next one. That's Alternative Zero Mode. New series!
Okay.
What do we got?
I don't know. I'm gonna have to call it a night.
We will come back to Rider.
Because it's been over an hour and I can't take it no more. I'm a little too drunk
We're getting
now.
into the better ones. So next time,
Yeah.
perhaps tomorrow, we will do the second half of Who's This? Kamen Rider Edition.
Oh my god. I'm gonna need so much more liquor. Alright. We will check you guys later. Come back for more torturing of Red.
Yay!
Probably tomorrow. I don't fucking know. Okay.
My
Red is very drunk.
My mom just messaged me how she found her phone.
Yeah.
She walked around yelling, we have androids, so it's okay, followed then by Google. But basically she used her personal assistant to find her phone by screaming into the house.
I mean, I've done that before. I literally go walking around going, "Hey Siri!" Yeah, it doesn't. Hey Siri. No, I think it has to be face up. It's not working as much. I dropped it too much. Okay, we're gonna go. This has been fun. I'm a little drunk. I need to finish this bourbon too. So,
We'll catch y'all tomorrow
yeah.
with the rest of these.
with the rest of these. Please like,
I'm
comment,
gonna
subscribe.
run my liver by the end of the week. Okay, I love you guys.
Oh,
We'll
no,
check-
we have to pause before we do Sentai and Ultras.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, I
comment,
don't have that ready.
subscribe, follow us here on Twitch. You can commission Red for art. It's in the description down below the video.
Yeah.
Teespring store, get merch. I don't know what else do we need to talk about.
If you're watching this on YouTube, like, comment, and subscribe. Ring the bell. Do it to support me in my mental health
Tell me your
as I
favorite
go
writer
through
in the
this
comments.
bullshit. And we will see you next time. Bye bye.